Hello my blessings, welcome back to my channel Blessed Bree. So today I'm going to show you guys how I revive my dead ratchet looking synthetic wigs. I decided I wanted to wear this wig the next day, so I was like, you know what, why don't I film a video and show you guys how I do it. So I'm just starting off with your standard kind of U-part laced wig. Yeah, it's very awful oily. I know it's a mess. So I just start off by detangling it. Of course, that is what you want to do before you go ahead and get into the washing process. And I know I have no wig head to put my wig on, so it took a lot longer than I wanted it to, and I didn't want to put it on my head to detangle it. So that's why it took me a lot longer to detangle. And the hair store was closed when I decided to do this late at night. This is the last minute thing. I just had to wear this wig. And you know, the funny thing is, I did not end up wearing it the next day. I know. Yeah. But anyways, you know what? I actually did enjoy, though, reviving this wig, because this is actually the first wig I've ever bought. And to say I kept it, I don't know, it's kind of a reminder from where I started and how much my knowledge have grown when it comes to me wearing wigs. I know I don't really do any wigs on my channel or makeup, but you guys, that is something that I actually want to start coming into and showing you guys. So I guess look forward to it in the future. But yeah, so I was just afraid, trying not to rip the wig. Oh my goodness. I would have cried, because this is my ride or die wig. She has been with me through thick and thin. I'm telling you, she got me through some hard times, y'all. So you want to start by filling your sink or wherever you want to use with some warm water when you go to do the washing process. And when I do this, I use clothing detergent. I don't use shampoo, since it technically is a fabric. I find it easier to clean when I use detergent, so that's what I'm using, just my regular detergent. You don't have to get nothing fancy or anything. And so yeah, so what I like to go ahead and do is just put the wig in it. I'm not rough with it, because I don't want to tangle it even more, because you know our synthetic wigs can get tangled so easy. So I normally like pat it down into the water, kind of swish it around just a little bit, trying not to manipulate it as much. And then after that, I normally let it sit in that water for just a few minutes, just to try to get in the crevices and everything in your wig cap, just to make sure everything's clean. So after I let it sit for a few minutes, I go ahead and I start to wring it out, and then getting all that excess product out of it. And then I rinse it out. I rinse it out until the water is nice and clear, just making sure that there's no bubbles or anything, any suds left within the hair. So next I'm going to jump into conditioning the hair. You want to use hot boiling water, which is what my sink does, dear Jesus. And normally I would use fabric softener, but I didn't have the liquid and all I had was the sheets. So yes, we're about to be a little ratchet today. How you doing? And then I'm gonna put just a little bit of conditioner, especially since I don't have the fabric softener. I wanted some kind of extra product to kind of condition the hair. And normally after that, I let the hair sit there, kind of help soak in all the product. And yeah, let that sit for about 35 to 45 minutes or however long you want it to. And so after it's done soaking for a while, I go ahead and wring that out, and then I rinse out all the product again to make sure the water is clear. When it rinses out of the hair, you want to make sure you have nothing left, especially when you go to blow drying it and everything. You don't want none of that gunky product left in your synthetic wigs. So now to the hard part. I know you guys are like, probably, no, it's not. Yes, it is when you do not have the right equipment to do this hair. Since I didn't have a wig head, you guys, this took so long to do because it's like it kept wanting to slide off. I'm just like, sweet baby Jesus, help me, get me through this. Yeah, it was just a mess. So what you want to do is when you blow drying the hair, you want to make sure that you do not have it on the hottest setting because you don't want to put too much heat on your synthetic wigs. So I normally put it on like warm on the highest setting. Yeah, and that does the trick for it. Doesn't add too much extra processing or too much heat to it. So I do love that. Yes, I mean, unless you're on the dangerous side and you want to go hot, I don't know how your wig's gonna turn out. I'm just telling you, I'm warning you, honey, okay? So yeah, you're gonna see me struggling at first trying to get the groove of this without destroying my wig, but I get it, you guys, I promise. Just please buy a wig head. Just take the time, run to your store. If you want to do this, make sure you do it when the freaking hair store is open, please. So I did flat iron the ends off camera since I didn't have everything I needed. My ends didn't come out the way I wanted it to with the blow dryer. So I just went ahead and I used my Revlon flat iron. I think I got that from Walmart like years ago, but you know, it's still holding up, so I'm not complaining about it. But yeah, I love the way my wig turned out. It came out super soft. It was just amazing. I know the process would have been a lot easier if I would have had my stuff. So yeah, guys, please get your stuff before you decide to do this, because it took a lot longer than what it needed to be. Like, you guys, like, please, okay? I'm warning you. Learn from my struggles, please, okay? But yeah, I love the wig. I wish I would have worn it, but I didn't the next day. But you know what? She is good and she's ready to go for when I do decide to. And normally I don't focus too much on my parting, like coloring wise, because I normally put like some concealer or anything right there in that part when I do wear it out. But yeah, you guys, that is it. I will link the wig that I purchased down below in the description bar, so if you guys want to go check that out. But until my next one, I love you all, guys. Bye.